in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world. This is G with Body by G Systems at Studio Athletics. We're here in the studio. I'm going to put you through a 30-minute Isometrics workout. I got this specific workout from Brad Thorpe with IsoFit. He does the 30 and 30. This is specifically program number 6. Come along for the ride and enjoy. We're going to do 30 positions in 30 minutes. I'm going to start on the ground here. And we got a shoulder abduction to begin with. We're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Ideally here, we'd like to keep our legs straight, but my hamstrings aren't long enough, so I bend my knees in this position. And here we're thinking about driving the arms away from each other, the hands away from each other. Shoulders are down and back, good posture here. Breathing this through, trying to separate the hands, arms stay straight. Front delts, rear delts, some lats here as well. 8 seconds left. Driving, really selling out here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good, we got 15 seconds in rest time, but really it's just transitioning to the next exercise. Next thing we're gonna do here is a chest fly. So our hands are gonna be straight out in front of us, and we're gonna think about driving our hands inward. You might end up getting a slight bend in the elbows, which is fine. Good thing about isometrics is you can play around with it and find the position and the elbow and the joint angles that maximize muscle recruitment. So here, I'm thinking about ramping up as the 45-second duration goes on, and I'm driving hands together, trying to activate the chest, here a little bit of biceps as well. 10 seconds left. Really got to squeeze this through here. Make the most of each workout. You got 30 minutes of tension and focus. And rest. 15 seconds rest. It's looking like we're going into my favorite. We're going into my favorite, which is the push-up. We're going to get underneath the bar here. And we're driving up. Trying to keep our legs straight, breathing this through. This is very, very difficult. If you cannot complete this for all 45 seconds, you can put your knees down, do an assisted push-up. But right now, as you can see, my legs are straight, and I'm driving my hands through the ground. I'm gonna shut up now because this is about to get very hard. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, very good. Okay, now we're gonna do something very similar to this, but we're gonna get into plank position, push-up position. One arm's down, driving back with the other arm. Keeping the core tight. Body's gonna start trembling here. Really wanna focus on driving that hand towards the hips, keeping our hips square. Keeping the core tight, driving feet through the ground. 10 seconds left, breathing this through. Good. 15 seconds rest. Anytime with isometrics, of course. This goes without saying. I'm gonna put this right here. Anytime with isometrics, anytime you do one single arm or a single leg, that of course means you're gonna need 2 sets of it so you get the other side. I hope I don't have to tell you that. When you do a split lunge, one leg's up, one leg is back. Of course, when you're done with that split lunge, you gotta put the other leg up and the other leg back. Same thing here. One arm down, one arm back, finish and switch. Body's trembling, a lot of tension. 2, 1. 45 seconds are really cruising today. Adjust the bar here. And we're going with the inverted row. Inverted row, right here. Thinking about driving my chest into the bar, keeping my legs together, pushing my feet through the ground. Breathing, hips up, upper back. Lats are gonna eventually kick in here. Good. Okay. Next thing, looks like we're gonna be sitting up. Looks like we're gonna be doing a seated bicep curl. Right here. Driving the hands towards the face. Trying to shorten the bicep muscle. The interesting thing about isometrics is, you know me, I talk about muscular failure all the time. There's an interesting thing that happens with isometrics. What if isometrics are so effective because the body thinks it's failing the entire time? So we're doing 45 seconds of duration here. What if the body thinks it's failing the entire 45 seconds? Good. You know, muscular failure usually happens during dynamic movement for 1 second. You know, shoulder press, right when you fail, and then you drop the weight down, you stop moving. We're gonna go with a tricep push down here. So anyway, with dynamic movement, you fail for 1 second. Here, with isometrics, you're failing for the whole workout. Right now, I'm contracting the muscles, my limbs aren't moving, my body, the chemicals, and all the biology of the body is under the impression the body is failing because the muscles are contracting and the limbs aren't moving. So we're maximizing failure here with every second that passes. Triceps down, pressing, pressing, pressing. Good. Oh yeah. Okay, next one is gonna be a push-pull. One arm, I'm gonna stay seated here. I'm gonna get Indian style. And one arm is gonna be pushing, one arm is gonna be pulling. Okay? So we're getting a push-pull exercise right here in 1. Staying relaxed, but contracting the muscles aggressively. It's a mental game. Isometrics is a mental game. How long can you stay in it? How long can you ramp up? How long can you withstand tension and discomfort? Discomfort toleration equals results. How long can you tolerate discomfort? And that's a skill that's acquired over time. When we're doing isometrics or moving the muscle to failure, it's uncomfortable. But over time you get better at recognizing the discomfort and managing it and withstanding it. The better you can get at managing and withholding and withstanding the discomfort, the more results you're going to see. And that takes reps. Okay, we're now going to move to shoulder abduction. Pretty nice, just using this rack here. I got a lot of different beams and bars and slots here. All these holes that are about, what, ½ inch apart. We're going to go shoulder abduction. Driving our hands apart here. Okay, looks like we're moving to abs here. We're gonna do a torque of the trunk, really an anti-rotation. Okay, so we're driving our hands wide and out, and the rotation of the trunk. Really not as much as in the arms here, the tension is in the trunk, in the core and the abs. I'm gonna move to the other side, hit the other side quick. Good. Okay, staying with abs here. This is the crunch. I love the crunch. It's probably one of 3 abdominal exercises, dynamic movements that I do. But here's the isometric crunch. Okay, knees up and hands against the bar. Ideally, we'd like to be at the elbows. You know what, I'm gonna stay with elbows here. The abdominal muscles are responsible for flexing the spine. So anytime we're trying to do abs, we want to think about making a C out of our spine. Normally we don't like bending the spine, but if we have to do it to exercise the abs, we will. That was a quick 45 seconds. Okay, here's for the pike series. One leg's gonna go up, both legs are gonna go up. I'm gonna drive my hands through the bar. The pike series, right here. Isolating the tension to the abdominal muscles. Ten seconds left, driving through, tons of force. Really gotta sell out here. Push, 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 push. Make the most of it. Okay, now we're gonna go for the inverted downward dog. Really like this one. I had my clients doing this one earlier. This is a gypsy. This one's more of a yoga position here, all we're doing is adding resistance to it. You know, all the people out there that love yoga, well, why not get the feel and the benefits of yoga and also get the feel and the benefits of strength training in one 30-minute session. Driving the hands down into the ground. Starting to warm up our upper body. Wow, these 45 seconds are really cruising here. We're gonna go with a hollow hold next. I'm gonna start moving everything this way.